Good morning. It took a little while to get here. I'm Rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And it's not so much technical issues. One was my own error. That's all right. I'll be uploading the recorded video to Soulpreneurs app because I didn't put the right link in the live streaming section. That's my fault, my technological goof for today. We're here for the reading, so we'll go across to the cards and tune into your spirit connections in whatever form that takes for you. Let's go. Oh, and a welcome to those who are watching in replay as well. We're here from all different places and spaces, aren't we? So what we've got for today, it is still the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck, and that's a little bit crooked, so I'll straighten that up. Ciro Marchetti's deck of cards, beautiful cards, and still not straight. Oh, is it straight? Oh, I'll leave it there. Stop fiddling. Hey, the 5 cards in the spread that we've been using for quite a while, and the owl card that's a bit faded out because it's actually a light background and it's very light outside that's coming in through the window. What if I fall? But oh, darling, what if you fly? A beautiful snow owl. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's focused. Isn't that surprising? And it's amazing. And isn't it beautiful? I love it. Let's go for the cards here. It's just at the... Oh, now it's not. All different sorts of lighting. Look, I try my best. And I don't have a big, expensive setup. It's webcams, a bedside lamp above, and that's it. The window at the side, which is that way. Here we go. Lady again, the young lady in the home space. Now this has been 3 in a row in this position. Pretty sure it is. So definitely trending, staying there as a consistency. Lady in the home space, we've got the mask in the workspace. We've got anchor as the unexpected, the park or garden as arrow, and choices in that outcome, that central position. So really the consistency for today, look at this, strength in the cover to being present in the home space here. It's magnified, isn't it? So we'll go and zoom in so we can see those cards more clearly. Whoopsie, just a little bit. There we go. There we have it. So what we're doing here is bringing in the energy again of the feminine with being this young woman. I think really, what have you been feeling over the last few days? Because it's still that trending, theming that is inner feminine, nurturing, and that sort of role. I think probably more so, instead of continually staying in it as the contemplation and reflection that it feels like it's been over the last few days, it's starting to turn around to being an application of what we have learnt as we've grown up, as we've become into who we are now, that we are going to be shifting that around and bringing it in, being present, of course, but putting that into life as an application, as in applying and doing and turning it around so that we are going to be looking forward. Here is whether there's a book that this young lady is reading, or it's a diary. I don't see a pen in hand, whether she's writing in a journal or something like that. I think it's now time. It is the put it down and put into action. So it's going to be that feel for me, the shift in energy. And because we're next to the choices card, that's the pivot. Let's make sure that whatever it is you choose, step into it with full faith in yourself and trusting that what is next in your home, because this is the home arena. We're looking at this. This is the main part of where we spend our time. So really feel into that in what you're wanting and intending for home space. You've had enough time to think about it. Let's see, maybe tomorrow might be another one where she's there still. Who knows for tomorrow? Be present in the now and shift it into that energy. Okay. So as we're moving over to this, that is the mask in that workspace, there is further choices. What we've got here is choices in this row, really, shifting things around so that what we're going to reveal is what we choose. In our workspace, we've got the sun, we've got the moon, we've got that is in front of us, right direct face to face, and that will be behind us in that other side. If we're looking at this as a 4-face mask, well, maybe it is only the 3. And it's giving us the choice between the day and the night and what is present for us right now. Take into your workspace the intention that you want for what things you want to do, so that you are turning that light on. We've got that glow from the crown. It's that energetic connection with what we are meant to be doing, that is truly in our pathway, so that, well, you're not feeling too lost in the work and like ho hum hum drum type thing. Bring that spark of inspiration and connection with your spirit world or the cosmos, or however you feel that you're bringing in your knowledge, your skills set, and all the rest for your work, so that you can step into whichever task you're needing to do. Rather than it being a mask, open up your senses fully, connecting, so that it's bringing in that you really need for fulfillment of your job. That's not, it might not feel like a job to you, or if it does, bring it round so that it is facing that is what's in front of you, so that you can take it to that next level and connect, so that it's a fulfilling task. It's fulfilling space to be as that is your income earner, because that's what our world of work is, isn't it? It's earning us that income. Now, as we move up to our anchor, we've got that in the unexpected spaces. Now, I'm not seeing any comments coming through on my BeLive. I did have some trouble with that this morning. So if you are there and you are typing, I can't see it in the comments, can't bring it up at the moment. So hi to those who are watching in real life at the moment. This anchor in the unexpected, it's going to be, the situations where you can actually drop that to give you the calm waters to work through whatever you're doing at work or whatever you're in at home. So it actually holds space, holds that equilibrium, so that you can do what you need to do until the next time that you need to lift up and shift spaces. Because when you're out on the water, on seas, well, even in lakes too, I suppose, you can drift on anchors. The tide and currents and all the rest, and the wind sometimes will move your boat. So there are variants and influences that are going to probably influence the shifting of this at the time, but you lift it up and shift again, so that it, relocate back to where you want it to be, so that you can hold that space steady and be in that present moment as you're doing whatever you have for your home space or your workspace. So, and it can also bring in some of that is a little bit, digging into the depths of emotions too, how you're feeling as you're holding that space. And we're going to move, now down to the parks. I'll just shift the table a little. And we've got this beautifully manicured park space, gardens. So beautiful, so, refreshing. And it is, even though it's manicured and manipulated in a way that brings forward even further beauty, this is our space, our role. So it is bringing forward what is your self and sense of self, and the perfection of what that is for shining your light out into your day to day. We've got the beautiful birds coming in there. We've got the very nice white peacocks, and the really grand entrance for this garden, this park, the fountain, all the elements, the air, the water, the earth each side with where the plants are, and the colours that are present in this. That's the gazebo, or is it a hot house or whatever, for that fire, that heat of what could be beautiful, beautiful scenes and scenarios here. Whatever you want to create as far as your persona, your role. Be you, though. I mean, create it that is, in essence, you, and that is your role for today. I think being in that natural realm, from the heart, I'm just getting that wonderful feeling of being you from your heart. And as we go back, I'll move that a little and shift that up with the mouse, center that. We have that gorgeous, we remember we had the grand entrance into the park, into that garden. We've got a grand entrance now up a glorious stairway, but it is the choices. It's a one way or another. So you can go to a certain point and you will have had all of those, thoughts and contemplating and everything that you need from choices with your mask as well, to really get to that point where we are choosing the one or the other, and take that step confidently that you know that you are where you're meant to be. And good morning, Carolyn. Caro, it's lovely to see you here. I hope you moved through your day yesterday with ease and grace, and self-love, of course, too. I know love would have been very present in your day yesterday. So thanks for being here, popping in and putting the comment. I was late, so I wasn't expecting a huge rush of everybody joining in yet. So here we go with the choices. Just sit confidently and quietly within your own space. Spend some time in this beautiful personal garden we have. And, that inner realm, that is our space, our self. Bring that forward to being in that space as a conscious move, that we can then know that we've made the right choices. Meditation at the end of the evening is just as good as meditation at the start of your day. And know with so much self-awareness and confidence that we have done what we've needed to in the day, that everything is in its perfect place, perfect timing, perfect situations, even though they might not feel all good at the time. That is just part of the process of learning and growing from how we are as humans, emotional beings who feel deeply, and we do live our lives in that way of, connection, sometimes on autopilot, sometimes with full conscious connection. Bring it to that point where you can know whichever way you are choosing, making your decisions, that they are right. Okay, so there we go. Oh, good. So much better morning for you. That's wonderful, Caro. And Narelli's here as well. So good morning. Hope that I'm well. I am well this morning. I wasn't too good yesterday, but that's okay. We keep moving and progressing with what we experience, each and every one of us in our own lives, isn't it? So thank you for joining in. If you have what am I thinking of? If you need to, certainly go back to the start. I don't take these down. They are there for replay at any point in time if you so desire to rewatch and gain even more from your connection, our spirit, to really guide you as to what message you're getting when you see these cards. Very different this morning. The consistency is that young lady in the home space. So you might even ask the question, why are you still here? There is something still to learn from her presence. So, tap into that. Yes, it is interesting because I never feel like I'm getting older, and yet every time I look in the mirror, it's getting grayer, and other parts of the body start to do different things. But it's fun, isn't it? I love life. So let's step into each and every day as a new day, new life almost, and just don't forget where we've been, because that's not the point of it. It really is bringing those past experiences into the present for memory, for remembrance, for learning, for knowing where we are perfectly in all that we've had and experienced as our life, really. So good. Yeah, you'll watch the replay, Cara. Yeah, look, it did take a bit to get this together this morning. So might not be too far on, and I will be needing to get a new computer set up. I'm going to keep moving along with this, and as we keep moving along with our day as well. So thank you for joining in. I certainly have those other links that are there. I put the 3 of them up this time, so there should be the one for the let me just pop them in. I'll show them up. So there's the Buy Me a Coffee. Here is the my older my standard website, and that will be shifting to a new format soon, and that's the Psychic Online. That's got quite a different feel that I've done through Soul Software. So it's all 3 different ways that you can connect with me. Certainly, if you have any issues and you do want to have a more detailed personalised reading, get in touch with me via the messaging systems there, or I know I've got my phone number somewhere as well, probably on one of those sites. I never remember, and I don't remember it off the top of my head to share it now, and I don't really want to, in case there's, I might get some of those weird calls. At least with the messaging, it's easier to track down and follow through because it's in writing. I much prefer that. Anyway, thank you for being here. And Karen, you've just joined as well, so you might need to watch the replay as well. I don't think I've met you before, so lovely to see you here. And have a wonderful day from Caro to everybody as well. Love those emojis. Oh, you should see, well, you can't see them because I haven't got my camera lined up, but I've got some miniature roses out the front, and they're the chameleon type. Beautiful changes of colours in them. They're gorgeous. I might take some photos and share them. Take deep breaths. Be present. Be you in all your fullness. Be the best you in all your fullness. And I'll see you tomorrow around the 8 o'clock. Namaste until then.